Welcome to another episode of Business Profiles on Sevenz TV. Today I'm here at Care Family Health Center at Otahuhu. We're going to meet two very interesting, dedicated gentlemen who makes us feel very cared. Over to Raj and Santosh. Welcome Raj and Santosh.
Hi.
Welcome to the show of Business Profiles on Sevenz TV. It's lovely to have you with us. It would be wonderful if you could share a little bit about your journey.
Thanks, Shobha. First of all, we would like to thank Sevenz TV for this opportunity.
Most welcome.
We want to tell you guys about Care Family Health Center in Otahuhu. It's a new general practice which is in Otahuhu. So we are two permanent specialized GPs, specialized both in Australia and New Zealand. And to tell a brief about myself, I have started my journey in medical field since 2000. It's been almost 20 years thinking about it.
That's a long time, yeah.
Through this journey, I have practiced and registered myself in India, Maldives, UK, Australia, and New Zealand. And New Zealand is the one close to my heart, so I stayed back.
Wonderful.
So I specialized during this journey. I had specialized and undergone lots of training in general medicine, emergency medicine, musculoskeletal, neuro, brain injury, rehab, especially in urgent care and general practice. Chronic care management is something which is close to my heart as well. So this is and Dr. Santosh, a close friend of mine, was undergoing the same sort of journey, so we reconnected a couple of years back and to pursue this sort of opportunity to explore the general practice. And
That's
Dr.
lovely.
Santosh.
Santosh, tell us a little about yourself and how you both met.
Yeah.
So I'm Santosh, and I come from the same place where Raj comes as well. Back home, we studied in the same university but different college. Then I graduated around 2006-07. Then decided to move out of India, and I was searching which place to choose. Then I came to New Zealand to visit first. Then I liked it, and I gave all the license exams required to get the registration. Then in 2009, I started working first in Auckland. Then I moved to different parts of New Zealand, like Palmerston North, Dunedin, and then that's where I met Raj, where we were still brand new junior doctors working in medicine floor.
You had your training there, or?
Yeah, we were junior doctors rotating to get the general registration in New Zealand for all the foreign doctors who come in through. And then I went on to get more training in emergency medicine, surgical field, and radiology. And I've also worked in Starship, so I'm pretty good with children diseases.
That's nice.
So that's had. Then again, we both met over a coffee in Auckland when I was visiting from Hamilton. Then we thought, okay, why don't we just collaborate all experiences?
Yeah, so what made you think about this collaboration?
So as I was telling, and Dr. Santosh has been telling, we have worked all throughout from Northland Bay of Island Hospital all the way to Invercargill. So during our placements, we realized that there is something missing, there's some void in our heart that we wanted to fill all the time, which obviously was not possible because we were working for someone else and we couldn't do the things or help people who we really wanted to.
So that was a deep passion.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was a similar thing. Like there was always gaps in the healthcare. So I think treating at the community level is very vital.
Important.
Yeah, that's the reason
The last placement I had was in Otahuhu, where I realized there's lots of hurdles and barriers in the community, like cost being one of the major hurdle, and also language, cultural background. These are the things. And when I was doing a locum placement, I really connected with people here in Otahuhu. Then I realized, why can't I do these things on my own? But I did realize that that's not a joke. So obviously I lent back to my good old friend Dr. Santosh. We met over a coffee.
Yeah, we had a similar goals and we had similar interests to do and take up this challenge, which was definitely a quite a big uphill task when we first started to know, because we were brand new to even the business part of the thing. We knew good of medicine, but less of management role. So we've slowly learning, but I think we've come.
Yeah, but ultimately the aim is to serve the community.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's, I think, a common
that
goal
was the
I
big
see
common
out
goal.
here.
Yes.
And what are the services, the offerings that you have here in the
So the
clinic?
services in the clinic we are general practice, specialized in minor procedures like steroid injections, skin lesions. We have varied specialization and specialities in which we have worked. So we bring to the table lots of services. Like Dr. Santosh brings in his surgical skills onto the table. I bring along the pain medicine, musculoskeletal medicine, chronic care management. I used to work in Porirua, where I used to see so many chronic care, high needs population. So those are the things which we bring onto the table. To sort of cater to the public in the most affordable and high quality of healthcare which they actually are entitled to.
Yeah.
So when you say you are a general practitioner,
Yes.
and both of you also have individual specialities,
Individual experiences working. Yeah.
Can somebody, this is an absolute layman question,
Yeah.
can somebody just approach you even for a common cold and cough?
Absolutely. So as a general practice, our job is to identify the complexity of the medical problem and put them to the right direction or the right specialty where it needs to be referred to.
So we pretty much cater to all ages and all groups of the public.
Yeah.
So we don't confine ourselves to a particular
So your
specialty.
audience is larger.
Quite varied audience coming from multiple cultures, as you would see from our team of a team of health professionals who work in the practice. We pretty much want to cater to all groups and all ethnicities coming from different backgrounds and
I
cultures.
do see Otahuhu has a
very
mix of,
multicultural, very
community
multicultural
audience
here. And the good thing is we speak a lot of languages. We connected the local people, so there are a lot of Fiji Indians and Punjabis, and also we're learning a little bit of other local languages
connect
too.
with a very personalized
Yes,
feel as
absolutely,
well. And what are the timings? Do you have your bookings by appointment or walk-ins are allowed?
We have walk-ins as well, and the booked appointments also, and we are also offering virtual consultations and also video consultation and telephone consults. And we are open from Monday to Saturday because a lot of patients want to come on the weekend. They're busy on the weekdays. So we work from weekdays morning 9 to evening 5. And Saturdays between 9 to 1 p.m.
So we do understand that coming to the GP practice is a financial burden to a person as well. Yeah. Like they have to take their time off, they have to put the gas onto the car, come over. They have to lose half a day's job and things. That's why we, with the current COVID situation, one of the main things which has happened is it has just catapulted the IT sector so much that it is integrated into the health system. Yeah. So we can offer the telehealth consults. So where
that's very timely.
Yes. It's been very helpful, especially during the COVID. So that's promising.
Yeah, and the patients can stay in their own privacy and then consult. I know that we can't cater to all the medical problems through teleconsults, but we can accommodate almost from the colleges, the Royal College's recommendation, around 50 to 60% of the presentations on a teleconsult, which would save lots of financial burden to so we do understand there might be
a travel
waiting time,
especially in Auckland.
Yes.
And with the parking problems.
Absolutely. In that sector, we are blessed to have the council, and there's no fee for the parking around a practice. So that's one of the things which I'm blessed with, that we don't have any charges for the private parking as such.
Yeah. Now coming to the USP, what is the speciality about your clinic?
So the unique specialty in our thing, it's a one-stop shop. So we've got a whole medical complex, I can say. So ours is a GP practice. We've got the pharmacy in the same building, and we've got optometrists, dentists, and physio, and the acupuncture. So it's like quite easy for patients to finish all the healthcare needs in the one room.
That's wonderful.
I can't think any other medical specialty they missed in the building.
Yeah, so that is wonderful because once you identify and there is a referral or something.
Yes, it's very easy to collaborate with our
Access.
colleagues, and we're very well connected, so we can clear the doubts, and especially the pharmacists, because they will always want to know if there's any medication dosage change.
It's always an open door policy in our practice and in our premises. So we tend to connect with each other very well and function in a sort of a mutual way.
That's a real advantage to the community as well.
Yes.
So Raj and Santosh, it's not that easy to start a business, especially
absolutely.
running a medical practice like what you both are doing. There must have been quite a few challenges.
Absolutely, Shobha. There's been lots of challenges in opening a new general practice because we were quite new to this. There were lots of hurdles, and obviously we progressed through in a positive manner with an intention to care for the public and care to the community. So that motivation tended to help us to progress forwards. We didn't expect the COVID pandemic. No one did, I guess. But
Most unanticipated happening.
absolutely. So that strained our infrastructure a little bit in terms of financial and also in terms of the infrastructure aspect of things as well. So, but with the help of the ministry and the positive attitude of our team, we have progressed through, and we have put in all the virtual consults and everything in place so that the care which our patients require is not hindered.
That's a smooth process that's happening.
Yes.
And I do think that you have to let more people know about the practice that's happening here in Otahuhu.
Absolutely.
So is there something that you want to talk to the community?
We at Care Family Health Center Otahuhu want to convey a message to the public that our motto is your health is our utmost primary priority, and we would like to keep it that way in a friendly, personal, affordable and a high quality healthcare to all our patients.
So Raj and Santosh, we have an exciting rapid 7 round now.
Okay.
Your answers have to be quick and restricted to within a sentence.
Sure.
Your brand.
We Care Family Health Center.
Your offerings.
High quality healthcare for all.
Your target audience.
Varied age groups from multiple cultures and ethnicities.
Your USP.
Affordable, high quality healthcare for all.
Brand challenge.
Promoting quality health care to our community.
Your future plans.
Grow the practice and keep the motto the same.
Piece of advice.
Prioritize your health, please.
Wonderful. And thank you so much for this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Raj and Santosh, what are your future goals and aspirations?
So, Shobha, the future goals are to keep the same motto going. That's the patient's health is our primary priority, and promoting better health to our patients, which I think they are all entitled to.
And also to reduce the health inequalities among our community. So we're concentrating most, make sure that everybody receives same quality care.
That's very important.
Yes.
And I think New Zealand, here are 2 dedicated doctors in Otahuhu, and do take this opportunity in reaching out to them. They are here to care. We Care is here to care.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So thank you both for being with us in this show.
Yeah.
And we wish you the very best.
Yeah. Thank you very much
Shobha.
for the
Thank
Sevenz
you.
TV team.
Health is the most important priority in our lives. Stay safe, stay healthy. See you with more such exciting episodes on Sevenz TV. Until then, this is Shobha.